Oh, hey guys. Just underneath my 6.0, draining the coolant out of it to work on it some more. Let's give this thing some more power though. First, we've got to fix a little issue. So let's go over that first. So, draining some coolant out of it. We just have to get enough drained out of it to swap the degas bottle. Dogus bottle, the doogie bottle. Which, if you're unfamiliar with, is this right here. This is the old doogie bottle, degas bottle, coolant reservoir, whatever you want to call it. We've got one of these that's full aluminum. So these are known to split and crack and degrade over time. Of course, I have a new one on it, but you know, I don't really have any problems out of this one, but I want to have some more powder coat under the engine bay. I've got this big bad boy right here. Had it powder coated, single shot powder coating. Don't run this. This is for show trucks only. This doesn't release any pressure, so do not run this. This is for at a truck show only. So I really just need to throw that away so I don't accidentally put that on. Anyway, so it'll take an OEM cap, but this will look so sick under there. So I don't know if you can see, but our coolant level is almost empty in here. So I'm just draining it out of the little drain valve at the bottom, getting it low enough to where I can take all that out without coolant going literally everywhere. So now that I've got the coolant drained, we're gonna loosen up this intake because I've got to switch out the IPR. I think we're having some IPR problems. This is not an IPR from Blessed Performance. This is an IPR from Danny. So you guys know Danny's not a good word to say here on the YouTube channel. Unless you're talking about the Danny that does all the sandblasting for single shot. That's a great Danny. So should we just pick this bad boy right up out of here. Lay him down. And now we can remove this Dogus bottle. We'll go ahead and take that cap off. So we've got one little crimpy boy right there. Little hose clamp. I'm gonna pull him off. And then there's two tins on top. Got the degas bottle disconnected. I've got these little rubber plugs. Put that rubber plug in there. We should be good. So the only amount of coolant that we lost was pretty much one full jug. This thing is filled literally all the way to the top. So whenever we put the new blue powder coated one back on there after we switch this IPR, we're gonna send off the FICM, the fuel injection control module. Guys, no matter if you have a built 6.0 or a stock 6.0, check out Blessed Performance FICM tuning. This can make a huge difference, especially if you have larger injectors, but it will also make a huge difference if you have stock injectors. You can get in the forums and read all you want about the different kinds of FICM tuning and all that, but FICM tuning does work. It helps tremendously with fuel economy and like shifting, throttle response, stuff like that. It's kind of like the brain of the injectors. So you have like an ECU tune and then you can stack a FICM tune on top of that. If you guys don't know, the FICM is right here. So this is also a part from Danny. So if this ends up being junk, then it wouldn't be a surprise. And I'm just gonna have to get a new one from Matt of Blessed Performance. But the IPR valve is back in here and the truck was, I don't know, it was acting like it had a wonky IPR, and the IPR back in here, Danny said that he replaced it like 7 times with Motorcraft ones, which was a complete lie because it doesn't even have a Motorcraft IPR in it. It's just this black one, and I can't even find this exact one anywhere, so I'm assuming it's like from AliExpress, Alibaba, Amazon, somewhere random on Google. We have an Alient Power FICM right here, so it should be a good one, but like I said, this is from Danny, so I don't trust anything from Danny. So we're going to take this off and send it out to Matt at Blessed Performance, and he's going to do like a bench flash on it and I guess like check it over. If he doesn't get a good vibe from it, then I'm sure he'll just send me like a new one and I'll just buy the new one off of him. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but that's what we're going to do. It's 4 bolts, 2 right here and 2 on the other side, and then we will be able to get to the IPR a little bit easier and work back in there a little bit easier. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this FICM off, pull the IPR out, and we're gonna check the screen on the IPR. There's really no way to like test it that I feel like fooling with. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put a new one in it so that I know that it's not one from Danny, which I should have done from the beginning, but I couldn't find one, so I just didn't do one. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pull this FICM IPR, and then I'll check back in with you. Oh my God, how long is this bolt? All right, now under here, you've got 3 plugs. 1. Down there. 2. 3. Boys, that was some live action right there. That is the 3 FICM plugs that everyone complains is so hard to remove. But you just seen that. Oh my God. The build date on this thing is July of 2014. So Danny stole this off of a customer's truck, July of 2015 probably. It was probably on there for like a year. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you guys the IPR. So underneath your turbo, you have your high pressure oil pump back here. And right here, there's a plug. I know you can only see my big fat hand, but I'm gonna unplug this plug. Okay, so right here's the plug for it. And once you have that unplugged, you can kind of see it a little better. There we go. There's the IPR. There is the part in question. So we're gonna take a special IPR socket. Special IPR socket. It's got a big old slit in it. Now, you know, I'm pretty special, so I'm one of the only people that has an IPR socket. You definitely can't get them on Amazon. Like, you literally can't get this on Amazon, obviously. Will you lay this dipstick over there? Always pull your dipstick so you don't break your dipstick.
Wait, where?
The SoCal Billet Up Pipe Kit T4 conversion. I've done a video on it, you've seen it. It's covered in heat wrap, and I don't know if y'all know this, but heat wrap be having like some fiberglass or something made in it. Boys, it burns. It burns, so put you some gloves on. Normally I would say you don't need gloves and say a bad word. Don't be a big baby, whatever, but listen. Just put the gloves on. You need latex gloves. I tried dirt bike gloves whenever I was at the dirt bike track the other day, and that doesn't work. All of the shards of fiberglass just get stuck in the glove, and it's not fun. This is where the power of editing comes into play, and I'll see y'all in about 3 hours.
Mine. Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Brother. It's okay, I trust you more than Danny. So, I don't think that this has anything on the screen. Maybe it does. So there's not a whole lot of stuff on this screen, but there's a few things. Little metal specs. But this is what I was saying, I don't see a number anywhere on it. Whether this is our problem or not, we're gonna put a new one in it. Right, Rhett?
Yeah.
We're gonna put one from Ford in it. Can you say Ford? Ford. We gotta go to Ford or Bless Performance. Yeah. Yeah.